Nothing much has happened. Just work, sleep, gym. It is so annoying though, like, because I know I'm gonna be tired for the rest of my life, probably. Unless,
Yeah.
well, until like a couple years after Texas, when we don't have to do barely any work and we're just jacking money. Then I might catch up on the sleep, but it's annoying because I mean I used to get like 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night,
Mm-hmm.
and now I only get like 6
Ooh, well
a
just
night.
go to bed earlier, bro.
It doesn't work like that though, because you have stuff to do, and
Go to bed
your body
earlier,
just
bro.
won't fall asleep that early anyway. It doesn't work like that though. Wait a second.
Well,
But yeah, so like every day when I get home from work, it's just immediately in the bed, sleep.
for how long?
Usually like 2 hours or so, and then we eat dinner. And then an hour after that, I work out, and then my day's basically over.
Dang.
And then I do it all again.
So, better or worse
But
than school?
it's better because I'm making chunky money.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of thinking about it, and I'm like, I'm not making the best money, but for my age, I think I'm making good money.
Yeah.
Because I keep thinking of my age as like in relation to school. Like I'm a year after senior year, but I was young for my grade, so technically I shouldn't think about it like that. Because most people at my stage in life are like a full year or more older than me.
Yeah.
So
That's
technically
pretty
I'm
sick.
still young.
That's...
So I think I'm making good money for my age at least. Because I mean like, and I look at like my cousins that are older than me. One's like a year older than me, and one's like 2.5 years older than me.
Dang. Are they boys?
And they're like, no, one's a boy, one's a girl. I think the girl's like 20. And the dude's 19. But I'm making more money than them, like easily.
Isn't one of them work at the same place?
He did, but then he quit, and he's in college, so he only works part-time.
Oh, well, that's retarded.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Freaking,
where does he work
you have Marty
now?
over here. You have Marty over here, who's basically the same age as me, making almost no money because he barely works. He's always on vacations, and he makes 14 an hour, 15 an hour.
Yeah, but he's always on vacation. I would take that trade-off.
I wouldn't at his age. Like, you need to get the juicy money first, and then enjoy that kind of stuff.
That's true.
The sooner you start grinding, the better. Which reminds me, I mean, I kind of have an excuse because I've actually kind of been busy this week. But I need to call them again
Oh my
to
gosh,
get
bro.
my stock account.
Oh
It's
my
so
gosh,
annoying.
bro.
It's so annoying. They're so retarded. You can't. I literally called them, and I was on the phone with the dude. Were you with me when I was on the phone with him, or was it like just before?
Just
I was on
before.
the phone with him for like 20 minutes, trying to figure it out. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, do this exact thing. Send your social and driver's license, and it'll take a few days, and we'll verify it, and then you'll be good." Nope. Nope.
Bro.
Nope.
It's stupid. People can't do their job. Like the same thing when I was trying to get my medical records.
Yes.
Like, are you really that busy? What are you doing? How many people really request medical records and try to verify their stock account? Is there really that many people?
It's literally their job as customer service. What are they doing? They're probably scrolling TikToks instead of doing their job in the freaking office desk.
Well, you know, that's like how employees are. Like, you do just barely enough not to get fired, and that's what I hate about that.
Yeah.
I don't want a job like that.
Yeah. And the thing is, people will say pay them more and they'll work harder, but that's not how people think. Most people. That's how I think, but not how most people think.
Well, because if you pay them more, then the minimum wage is going to go up. Then all the prices of everything else is going to go up.
That's something else, yeah. Well, that's true, but it's like California raising its minimum wage to what, like 18? 19.
I think it's actually, I don't know. Let's look it up.
At least for fast food. I saw something that was at least for fast food, but I don't know if it's minimum wage.
Oh, yeah. I
I think
saw
it's like
something for that.
18.75.
Minimum wage.
Just work at fast food. Perfect part time.
Bro, I could, but then
Just
I
kidding.
don't really get anything out of it. $15.50 is the minimum wage, like, just in the state, but let's see, fast food. 20. On September 28th, 2023, California Governor Gavin Newsom signed Assembly Bill number 1228 into law, repealing the Fast Food Accountability and Standards Recovery Act, Fast Recovery Act, AB 257, and replacing it with a $20 per hour minimum wage for fast food workers, among other provisions. Freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, that is some retarded age.
So that goes up.
Oh, man. Your state is terrible. Your state is terrible. What'd you do today for leg day?
Well, it was leg and core day. I did, well, the squat machines weren't open. I did, where you, like, sit on the machine and you pull your legs back towards you, and then where you push them forwards, and then I was going to do the squat one, but it wasn't open, so I did the one where you, like, close them. Hip abductors or whatever they're called, and then I also did,
Yeah, I need something like that, so I can really miss it.
yeah, on this
I still fit my hips.
crunch machine I did with my legs on the ground. You like lay flat on this bench and you pull up. I did like 80, and then on my side, on each side, I did like 70 each, and then with my legs up in the air and crossed, I did like 120 4 times.
He'd be putting some more weight on that and doing less. That is crazy.
Well, you can't put weight on the machine. There's no, like, on that machine, there's nowhere for weights. It's just like, but I did put plates underneath the front leg so it lifted up, so it's like at an incline. So it makes it a little bit harder.
So did you verify when you can start flying yet? Because I know you got your medical.
Yes, so I got my medical. Now, the next step is ground school, which I have to buy a ground school, which...
You're going to complete ground school before you start flying?
Yeah, I think so.
How long does it take to complete?
Well, if I do it, since I'm not doing anything else, if I do it like all day, it'll probably take me like a week.
That's not bad.
No. But...
So then after that, you're going to go to them and see your schedule and stuff? Or have you already set a schedule?
Well, I still have to go and see, but there's a new... When we went down there, we kind of met one of their new instructors. We didn't really talk to him too much, but they said that he has a really open schedule because he's like brand new, so I should be able to go whenever I want. I think he has like one student.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That will be chunky.
But I
Looking for a job? Looking for a job? Looking for a job? Looking for a job?
Not yet. But I don't know what I'm going to do for that. But I talked to Brandon's dad. Did you hear that video?
Yeah, I don't remember what.
Yeah, and he was basically telling me that I should go to the more structured flying schools where it goes through, like, it's like a college ground school. It's the one that they have at colleges, but they also have them by themselves. And it's structured, and you can't fail a check ride, like a driving test, basically. And because they do, like, constant checks with you, and they have their own people that do it instead of using the government testers. And it's a lot more expensive, and it'll probably take a lot longer, but it's a lot safer route. And so now my mom is like, you need to do that. You need to go visit some schools and look at that, because you don't need to be failing your thing, because those stay on your record for the rest of your life.
Wait, so instead of a ground school online, you're talking about like
No, not
an actual school?
Not ground school. This is for flying. Because if I go to the one that I looked at, it's like you go at your own pace. Like if you want to fly every day, you can, or if you want to fly. But if you go to this other one that Andrew, Brandon's dad, was talking about, then it's like a set schedule. It's like a college class. Like you go in 2 times a week and you work on this, and then you see your schedule and you're going to work on this day, and you go.
Well, the problem with that is you could probably not get it as fast. Though.
Yeah, exactly. It's more expensive and it takes longer.
Yeah, that's.
But,
I wouldn't do that first.
But
I think you should try to get it fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. But it's safer, and because you can't fail a check ride, and well, this is what my mom's saying. Yeah, and what else? There's one more thing, and it's more structured. So
that's not necessarily a good.
Well, the airlines prefer that. So because I'm not getting a college degree, I should do this. Because if I do the other school, then I'm putting myself at the bottom of the pile. That's what my mom told me.
That's if you become a pilot, or a commercial pilot for one. Which I don't even know if you're doing.
I know I'll probably get my commercial license.
Well, yeah, but I mean like going into the airlines type thing, like getting hired.
Commercial and airlines are like way different. Like commercial is just flying for money.
I know, you were just talking about how airlines prefer the other school.
Yeah, but then you said commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant like airlines.
Yeah.
Like becoming a pilot in airlines.
Yeah.
There maybe be like a little beneficial for that, but I feel like you'd be able to get hired either way.
Exactly.
If that is the route you went.
Exactly.
If that is the route you went.
There's such a shortage right now that they need everyone that's qualified. Unless you're black.
Yeah,
then
probably.
They need
yeah.
You.
Yeah, then you don't need to be qualified. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. I would definitely go the other route so you can get it quickly and you can kind of do it around your schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's more flexible, which I think is a good thing, because you can make it flexible around different things that you're doing or different things that come up.
Well, this is nice because you know how college is. Like, I don't know if you've talked to anybody in college, but they have so much downtime. Like they go to class 2 days a week, and then the rest of the time they sit around. Maybe they study here. They do some homework.
I know, that's a waste of time if you ask me.
Yeah.
Because you're just spending money for that long. And it's like, just get it over with.
Exactly. Just go in, grind it out, and just be done with it.
Yes. I can't do slow stuff like that. Like, I need to grind.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you saw it when we played video games.
Mm-hmm.
Where we like, oh yeah, I'll get DM Ultra in a year. I'll get on once a week. No! We're like, I'm going to get on 5 hours a day, get it over with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that with everything. Like, not just in useless video games.
Exactly. Me too.
Just get it the first over with.
Yeah. And then I can make my other schedule around that instead of making that around my other schedule.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
So, that's the plan. But next step, well, my family is coming down on Monday, so I'm going to talk to them.
That's cool.
Yeah, about
Don't make them do something you don't want to do. That's what I'm saying. Make sure you do.
Don't make them do something that
Don't make them force you. Like, don't make them persuade you to do something that you don't want to do.
Yeah. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to do this because I can always switch schools. If something happens, then I'll just switch. It's not that hard. Like, you're not on a contract or anything. But this school that I went and talked to, everyone that I've talked to has recommended it. So I'm like, what do I have to lose here?
Yeah. I think it just sounds better.
Yeah,
it just sounds better for what you want.
They're also the cheapest around, and everyone recommends it. So I'm like,
yeah.
That's like the best of both worlds. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely go for that. Be some juicy stuff.
Yeah.
And once you get settled with that, a job. We still thinking about a job?
I haven't thought about a job in a long time, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I'll either...
Well, because you might be fine with money now, but even if we're not talking about capital that we need, then you're still going to be spending money on the flight school, which is just going to drain what you have.
I definitely am going to get a job. I was just saying, I don't know. I wasn't thinking about what job.
Yeah.
Because
well, you also just need to think of when you need to. I mean, obviously you're fine right now, but like at least when you start the flight school and you kind of set yourself on what your schedule wants to be, you need to look at places and go in knowing what your schedule is for you and other things.
I guess
because you can just do a part-time if that's what you want around your schedule, or if for some reason you'd want to just like go full grind and find a full-time that fits around the schedule. But you just got to figure out what you want once you get your schedule going.
I think I would do a part-time for sure, but the hard part is I don't want to go into a job and be around low-level people. I want to be around like higher-level people.
Well, you're a low-level person, so it's kind of just
I know, but
you have to do.
You like I want to find jobs where people think like higher than most people, you know.
You can't really do that because you don't have access to high-level jobs.
But what's the highest level job that I have access to? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. What do you think? A bank?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that either a teller, and I mean, too bad.
I think that'd be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have kind of a hard time getting into that, but you definitely could.
And then, or what was I gonna say? I saw positions at a. Well, I don't know how well it would be, but there was at a jewelry store, which I mean, people coming in have to have money to buy jewelry. But, and I was also thinking a golf course, but those, it's coming up to winter, and I don't know if they stay open in winter here.
I don't know.
But ideally, if I could get a job at the airport doing something like putting gas in planes or something and just talking to the people at the airport, there's some big money at the airports, bro. Especially if I got one at the Van Nuys airport. The doctor that I got my medical from told me that Van Nuys is the biggest private jet airport in the whole world. So I'm like,
wow.
If I got a job there and
you need to look at them.
If I could get hooked up with some people there, bro, and network there, it'd be freaking huge.
You know what Willie Days?
Days?
Says you know what Willie Days.
That's not what Willie says.
You know what Willie Days?
Willie
Days.
Do you know what Willie says?
Retarded.
No.
Retarded.
So what'd you do for your cousin's birthday?
We just went over and had cake or brownies.
Oh, were they
ice cream? And just hanged
brownies?
out. Which, yes. And we're just gonna do the same thing on Thanksgiving, which is always fun.
Yeah. Thanksgiving is cool.
Gatherings we have.
Yeah,
and my family is super fun to be around. I mean, so my grandma's living room, which is always where we do that, is pretty small, and it's basically a wrestling room. Whatever. Like it's just kids in the middle, just freaking flying around. Like I'm grabbing people and throwing them. Like it is so fun. That's the entire time.
Bro, that is
so fun.
That sounds fun, bro.
It is amazing. But it's cool because my cousin, the one that I said is 20, she got a boyfriend like a month ago, and he's gonna come to the family thing.
Oh boy!
So he's gonna get a treat.
So you're
he's
gonna
step
him?
into the ring. Yeah, he's gonna step into the ring, and he's gonna. I need to validate his authority. I need to validate his presence at the gathering.
Oh, that is gonna be awesome, bro. You should set up your camera and stream that.
Imagine.
That'd be bigger than the Jake Paul fights.
That'd be amazing. Oh my goodness. Apparently he's pretty tall, but I don't know if he's muscular.
Oh, you haven't met him?
I'm getting freaking. My gains are like freaking cooking.
Yeah?
I told you what my last max is, right? bench and squat. Freaking, I might be able to hit 200 on bench next time.
Dang! Wait, wasn't it like 180?
It was 190.
190. Dang.
Yeah,
bro.
well, my squat was 210. I could probably get that up at least 10 pounds.
Yeah. Dang.
Cooking,
bro. I wish we could go to the gym together, dude.
I know, that would be so fun. I'd introduce you to freaking so much stuff. We'd be grinding the bench and the squats and split squats and...
Oh boy, not
lunges.
the split squats.
Split squats, the Sally ups.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I wish I could go to the gym with Marty too. That'd be so fun. Imagine all three of us going to the gym together. Now,
Marty would just be the water boy. Marty, I need water.
I mean, Marty's stronger than both of us, but he's also like 200 pounds. He's like 200 pounds and he's benching 205.
Dang.
And I'm 140 pounds. And I'm 140 pounds and I'm benching 190.
You're only 140, bro?
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think I was 141 last time, which I weigh myself every max. So like 141 benching 190 and squatting 210 isn't bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
You know what sucks is I wish I would have kind of figured this out before I lost all my weight. Is that I should have just put on a bunch of muscle before I lost it all.
Yes. It is a lot harder to gain muscle when you're skinny and puny.
Yeah.
Than when you're big. Because like you see big fat people and they're still just lifting all this weight and it's like holy crap. Like mass moves mass type stuff, like
like you see the world's strongest men competitions.
Yeah,
they're
fat. They're freaking huge. They got a belly the size of a pregnant woman. It's crazy, but yet they're freaking deadlifting 1,000 pounds, and it's like okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy, bro. I need to start going to more buffets, man.
That's why I'm trying to bulk a little bit, but it's not really working.
It is bulking season. I was thinking about it, but it's so weird. It's such a weird mind shift because I went from like avoiding carbs and sugars and stuff, and if I want to bulk, then I need to start eating that stuff, and it's like almost makes me cringe when I eat that stuff.
Yeah, I mean you don't have to bulk. You're just not going to get quite as much muscle.
Yeah.
And I mean along with the bulk, you also have to be a little stricter on your workouts. Freaking actually grinding consistent stuff, which I don't know if you do. You probably do. But.
Yeah, and less cardio.
I'm just saying if you're bulking, you have to go more for. You got to be more strict so you don't just get fat. You don't get a lot of muscle.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want to freaking work out together so we can help each other.
Bro,
It'd be amazing. There would simply be more games if we were working out together.
There would be so much more.
Freaking screaming in each other's faces. Come on, get that last rep! Get that last rep!
Who's gonna carry the boats?
Yeah, literally. We'd be spitting out David Goggins quotes the whole time.
Bro, David Goggins is so cool.
Who's gonna carry the boats? And the logs!
I like David Goggins. Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of his stuff, but...
I read his book, and it was really good.
I actually my grandpa gave me some books on weightlifting and bodybuilding, which I've skimmed through a couple of them.
Your grandpa?
They're pretty good. Yeah.
Are they old books?
I mean, yeah, kind of. From like early 2000s, I think.
But I mean, that stuff doesn't really change.
I told you about him. He used to be like freaking huge in the gym, freaking squatting 500, benching 300.
Holy crap.
Yeah. He used to be insane, apparently. He held, like, the record at his school for squat and bench.
Whose dad is that?
My dad. His grandparents with the property.
Was he the one that built houses?
Yeah.
Dang.
And that owned the construction company.
Well, maybe
I mean, they're both jacked. I mean, him and my grandma are both jacked for their age, so... Because they've been doing construction their whole lives.
Dang. Well, that would help, too.
Yeah, It's crazy.
Oh yeah, a lot of people said too. I've seen videos where people say, or like podcasts, they talk about doing construction work, like even just the cleanup crew stuff, where you just sit there and just sweep the construction sites. You get $20 an hour, and you do overtime and get $30 an hour. They said if you want to build up capital, that's like one of the easiest ways to do it.
Well, yeah, just usually the harder labor, the more you get paid. That's how it is.
No, just like sweeping and stuff. And like, you know the flaggers at construction sites?
I kind of would want to. Oh yeah, they get paid a ton.
Bro.
I mean, it's terrible work.
That's ridiculous.
My dad did it for a while.
Oh.
My dad was a flagger, I think, for a while.
Your dad did like everything.
Yeah, my dad's lore is kind of insane.
I feel like if he would have picked one thing and stuck to it, he would be so good at something right now.
I mean, he's like me. He's literally like me. Like, we're very similar in terms of stuff like that. Like, intelligence in school, we were like the exact same. Kind of just intelligence overall, like, very similar. So, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But, I mean, yeah, he's done a lot.
Yeah.
Huge into cars, he was huge into trains, huge into Legos.
Trains? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he used to do, like, train model stuff. It's pretty cool, actually. Huge into guns, obviously. Pretty nice. He said he regrets not joining the military, which, that makes sense.
Bro, the doctor that was doing my medical asked me if I considered going in the military, and I said, I really think I would if Biden...
Me too.
I said,
yes,
if the stuff in the world wasn't going on right now, because I knew he would get very upset if I talked about Biden. He just seemed like that kind of guy. But...
Oh, dang.
Yeah. But I said, well, if the current stuff in the world wasn't going on, I definitely would. Because the stuff that you do in there is pretty cool.
Good idea. I mean, going into the Air Force would be perfect for you, too. And it's had the best military machine, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Probably is the best.
Yeah, people make fun of it.
I was looking at it. That'd be a good idea for me with how I am right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, my idea back when I would have joined it is I wasn't fit enough for it with my acid problems. I wouldn't want to be puking the entire time. Kind of thing.
Yeah, that would suck. Did you get those figured out?
No, I still just have acid reflux.
Oh.
Yeah. Kind of sucks.
Jeez, bro.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing, though. And I mean, yeah, with Biden as president, no thanks.
I do not want him to be my boss. I don't want him to be my president.
It's not good.
I wouldn't even want him to be my neighbor.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh my gosh, did you see the comments on one of the shorts I posted? I think it was on this channel. Got like 8,000 views.
Yeah, just the recent one? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Did you see that short?
I didn't look at the comments, no.
Watch the short and then look at the comments. I think it's the comment on the very bottom. It's pretty funny.
Putin, Biden.
Yep, that's the one. I mean, it's unfortunate, but...
We need Trump in the White House.
We do.
So bad.
Could you imagine how awesome that would be?
That would be amazing. Be so many people triggered, it'd be like joy to my ears. Like I'd be listening to the liberals, just like oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah. get wrecked.
Get
And then they'd be
wrecked.
like, cheating.
Bro, if
Cheating. Not like we dumped 300,000 votes in 3 a.m. Michigan.
Okay, if a Democrat wins the next election, what are you gonna do?
What can we do?
You know what I'm doing?
What are you doing?
I'm moving to a different country. I'm either gonna try to find a group, go down to Mexico, like a big group, like a group of 100 guys, go down there, get a bunch of guns, and then just roll around as an army down there and just have so much fun.
I mean, that sounds fun as frick, I guess, but I was thinking a long time ago, because we want to get rich, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking we go down to Mexico, start a drug ring, become a drug lord, right? Millions, and then just move back to the United States and live the life.
Bro, that is a big brain play
That's
right
what we're
there.
doing. That's what we're doing.
Holy crap, dude.
I hope the FBI ain't watching this right now. That's what we're doing.
Bro. Yeah, because there's no rules down there.
Yeah, just get a couple of loyal men, get some guns,
How do we
get some drugs,
How
start
do we
cooking.
How do we compete with the cartel though?
You kill them, right?
we
Their
need
mafia
more.
leader comes up to you. We set up an operation. We get our most elite sniper. And we walk out in the middle of the open, like we're gonna strike a deal with them. Snipe them in the head. Run, right? Wipe out all their men, right? Take all their money. Take their operations, right? It's like a war.
Take all their contracts.
We'll basically make a private army. We'll make a private contracted army. Just take out these cartels, but then secretly in the background run our own drug selling business.
And we'll secretly be like heroes because we're taking out the cartel. But nobody knows that we're just replacing them.
Exactly. Make and bank, right? Millions. That's huge brain.
So is that plan one or is that plan if Democrat wins?
That's plan one. If a Democrat wins, I'm still staying here because it's still better than any other country. And honestly, if a Democrat wins, there might be some problems though, like January 6th type stuff, but worse because that would be bad. Like if Biden wins again,
if Biden,
that's gonna be pretty bad.
Well, actually, I was thinking, and I probably shouldn't say this on stream, but the borders are open.
You definitely should.
You could hire anyone to come in here and do some cleaning.
That wouldn't work though, because we got a freaking necromancer as our vice president.
No, the borders are open. You can hire as many people as you want.
I think we just need a civil war, I'm going to be honest. I think that's what we need. I think if a Democrat wins, we go into Mexico, we get the cartels, and we strike a deal and be like, come into our country and, do some operations, right? Start something big. And then, right?
Bro, we don't
It's the 1850s all over again. It's like the 1850s all over again.
We really don't even need that.
Civil war.
What we do...
We don't.
Because if we had a civil war, imagine just the Republicans versus the Democrats.
They don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance.
With their purple hair. They don't have any men.
Yeah. They don't have a single ounce of testosterone.
Exactly.
There's no testosterone on their team.
So what are they going to do? Kill us with their emotions?
Yeah, they're going to have 20 million more people, maybe. Who the fuck cares? Not a single ounce of muscle in their entire freaking... But the problem is the government, though, would be Democrat ran.
But...
I mean, I think the people could overtake the government.
If the military suddenly went against the government...
That would be pretty chunky. That's what we'd need. I think that they would, too.
Yeah.
I think they would, too.
Because, think about it. The military isn't majority Democrat.
Well, Well, I think it'd just be in chaos kind of thing. Like, so many of the people in the military would be Republican, and they'd know what's right, so they wouldn't follow orders to go out and kill other Republican, you know,
Yeah.
people on their side.
Yeah. And it's like,
I think we don't necessarily need a civil war. We just need a war of some kind, which is terrible to say because it's millions of deaths. But every time there's a serious conflict, the relations get better. Like,
the world changes.
I mean, because the most recent, like September 11th, right? Like, there was no more politics after that happened. Like, everyone was just, yeah, we need to fight this enemy.
Mm-hmm.
There was no, oh, Democrat, Republican.
Yeah, when people have a common enemy.
We were actually united. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we almost need something like that again, which we're pretty dang close to right now. But
you know, we just need this stinking aliens to come in from light years away and start a war with the whole world, and then all the people will be fighting on the same side.
That'd be pretty sick.
That would be pretty sick.
For them to fly their millions of light years, billions of years, just to fly around in the air a little bit, and then fly a million years back.
To their commander, who's probably dead, because it's been a million years.
30 million generations of people, and they finally reach here. They do some surveying, flying cool lights in the air, and then they spend another 500 generations of aliens back.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah. They make their food with some machine that turns their poop and their pee into food. So it's just a constant recycling process. That's how they survive.
They just eat each other.
Or they just use cryo-freeze pods. Squeeze themselves.
Yeah, they come out from their cryopods. Oh, that was awesome, bro. That's a good point. You know what would be sick, though, is if aliens came and found us and we were on the same team, and we were, like, friendly with them, and we could use their advancements and they would help us with our advancements, and, bro, we could get so far it would be ridiculous.
That's almost scary, though.
Yeah.
I don't want technology to get much further than it is.
I mean, on one hand,
our military technology, I'm glad that gets more advanced, but...
Yeah, and we have no idea some of this stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, we by far have the best technology in the world.
But on the other hand, technology gets...
tax dollars need to go.
Yeah. Not to schools.
Yeah, that's freaking transgender awareness.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, on the other hand, technology gets better. Technology keeps getting better. We have some cool stuff. Like, imagine technology gets so good they can make a cheap fuel to put into some V8s.
I just don't want like a Black Ops 3 type deal. Like mind control, DNI type stuff.
Bro.
That's scary.
Black Ops 3 was so freaking sick. I wish we had the technology for the exo boosts, the exo suits. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Same with Advanced Warfare.
Imagine being in war and just seeing someone go...
Wait, is that a rocket? Wall running.
Someone has their broccoli that they're sitting around with.
Oh my gosh. Still have nightmares about broccoli.
That gun wasn't even good for me. It literally would 3-shot people for me.
Yeah. Yeah, but then enemies come in with their diamond broccolis, you know, and...
Enemies literally 2-shot from cross Nuketown window.
Bro, there were so many cool guns in that game. I remember the Banshee.
Yeah, they kinda were.
The Rifty Nines, the
A disc
Disc Gun, the NX
Bro.
Shadow Claws, even the Olympia, even though it sucked, it was cool. The Nail Gun.
Even the normal guns were cool.
Yeah.
Sniper that like charged up. Yeah, that is a cool gun.
That was cool. That game was so freaking sick.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I like futuristic style games. I almost got Cyberpunk 2070. Was that 2077 or 2072?
I don't know if there's gonna be another futuristic Call of Duty for a long time.
Which I'm glad, because then I won't have to buy it. But
What do you think about Modern Warfare 3?
I actually haven't
You
seen
anything about it?
No, I haven't seen anything about it. But I honestly.
You want me to fill you in?
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2. The same game. They added like 10 maps. Non-original maps. All remakes from the original Modern Warfare 2. The same game. A couple new pieces of equipment. A couple new perks. 10 new maps that aren't even new. That's the game. $70.
Bro!
The exact same. It's literally Modern Warfare 2 with 10. It's literally a DLC pack. It's literally a DLC pack for $70.
That is the best idea ever. Why didn't they think of this like 20 years ago?
Because they actually cared about their fans.
It's pretty sad when Brandon knows more about this game than I do. He was talking to me and Chris. I don't know if you know Chris, but he was saying, he was like, guys, have you seen the new Call of Duty? Are you going to buy it, Carson? I heard that it's Modern Warfare 3 too. Why is there a second Modern Warfare 3? Why don't they just call it a different name? And I'm like, that's how Call of Duty is. There's probably going to be a Modern Warfare 1-3 and a 2-3 and a 3-3 and a 1-4 and a 2-4. I'm like, that's how it is now. And Chris, even he was talking about it. Yeah. But it'll be interesting to see games like GTA 6 though. If they take the Call of Duty approach or if they do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is stupid. It's freaking stupid because I did not want to buy GTA 6. But if it's good, I might be spending a long time on that game.
And I mean, Modern Warfare 3, literally, they added zombies, thinking they could get those fans in. I'm a zombies fan. It's garbage. It looks garbage. It's literally the Warzone map. The Warzone map with a couple zombies thrown in and some objectives. It's like garbage looking outbuild on the Warzone map. So no effort at all. The it's like DMZ. It's like the same objectives as DMZ, which is like a Warzone type extraction mode garbage. The system looks retarded. Like there's something like once you get a gun, you have to exfil with it. And if you don't exfil with it, you cannot use that gun for like 2 hours.
What?
I'm not even joking. There's, I'm probably getting it a little wrong because I haven't looked too into it. But there's like an exfil system where if you go in with a gun, because like there's loadouts, right? Like Cold War. If you do a loadout and you go in with a gun and you fail to exfil, like you die, you lose that gun and you can't use it anymore for like an hour.
That is the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
I'm not joking. And there's like a ray gun too. Like if you exfil with the ray gun, you get like a reward. But if you die with it, then like you don't get it or something.
What the?
I'm not even. There's some sort of cooldown system if you die and lose your stuff.
Why
That is
are
the stupidest
people?
idea.
Why are people buying this game?
And it doesn't even look good. You know what the enemies are? You know what the enemies are in this new experience?
What?
The Mangler from Cold War. The Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler, remember that? The one with the arm cannon?
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Mm-hmm. The Mimic. Remember the Mimic? Like, it had a face that was like a mouth and like tentacles. That's it. That's our new enemies. Cold War repasted, right? The announcer is the Cold War announcer. There's some final worm boss, which is pretty cool, but you have to like last like 20 minutes and like exfil through 3 rounds or something. Like go through 3 rounds. Like the map slowly shrinks, I think. Stupid. The zombies
Why?
look dumb. The movement is terrible because it's Modern Warfare, right? The guns look not fun. It's only playable with there's like 16 other players. Like you have to play online. There's no solo gameplay. Like the only way you can play solo, I'm pretty sure, is if the people leave. But then the zombies have like 1,000,000 health, so it's hard to do solo.
That is
It's like, what are we
stupid.
doing? What are we doing?
Didn't
And I
Microsoft
mean,
buy Call of Duty?
I have no idea what happened with that. I think they did, but the deal hasn't officially gone through. Like they haven't actually taken over.
Because that would make sense. Because I was going to say, all the Microsoft games that I've played have been really good. This is the opposite.
No, it's terrible. The campaign. I watched the whole campaign on YouTube because it's only like 3 hours, which is retarded. Campaign in Call of Duty, the good ones, should be at least 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah.
So it's a 3-hour long campaign. It was garbage. It was garbage. The entire campaign. This is what you do in. They have open combat missions, which sound retarded, and it's where it's just you, and you fight off an entire army of people. Just you, just solo, running into the battlefield, wiping out 100 people by yourself, grabbing something, bringing it somewhere else, going to exfil.
So
For a campaign.
So like the operator previews for the women in Vanguard.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. In one of the campaigns, you play as a woman, and you're just wiping out 50, 100 men with tanks, and you're just literally, it is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And you're just running around as just this woman, just freaking killing 50 armored people with tanks and helicopters. You're wiping them all out. You grab like a piece of intel, and then you go to grab another piece of intel, and then you That's what half the missions are.
Thing.
The cutscenes look good. That's about all I can say that's good about them.
I thought the next Call of Duty
The ending is terrible. The ending is terrible.
I thought it was Treyarch's turn.
It should have been, because Modern Warfare 2 should have been a 2-year cycle. Because Modern Warfare 3 was just going to be an add-on for Modern Warfare 2, like a $20 DLC. And then they thought, oh yeah, we can charge people $70 for this. So Modern Warfare 3 wasn't even going to be a thing. They just knew that they could get money off it, so they made it a whole new game. Because Modern Warfare 2, because remember they're going into the 2-year cycle. Remember that they said they were going to do? They're like, yeah, we won't do that. We can make more money.
So next year is supposed to be.
So next year is Treyarch's. Yes, which means it will hopefully be good. Like, Treyarch has the most potential, but
yes.
Activision probably screwed them over.
Yes. Well, let's look at Treyarch's track record. So Black Ops.
Juicy.
All of them.
Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1. Do you have any? Did you ever play it?
No, it's similar to Black Ops 2, and it's one of the more praised Call of Duties of all time. It's just so old and so classic.
Yeah.
Really good game. Introduced Nuketown and certain guns in the game. Amazing. The zombies was like the first zombies ever. Black Ops 2, amazing game. Probably the best Call of Duty ever made. Like, objectively. Like, just how much they put into it. Because it was made in like 2012. For the year it was made, the amount of effort they put in, amazing. The microtransactions in the game were, you could pay like $1 for like a camo pack.
Yeah.
Absolutely, $1 got, or maybe it was like $1.99 for like a camo pack.
That is awesome.
You want some sick camos on your gun? Spend $2, right? Not necessary, not inclined to do it. Just something optional. DLC packs, you could buy extra content for the game for like $15, like zombies maps and stuff. Which I think the new system of just having zombies maps, multiplayer maps free is better. But still, you still had good content in the game. The campaign was long and had multiple different branches on it. Amazing. Black Ops 3.
Amazing.
Oh, and Black Ops 2 had the best zombies ever. Black Ops 2 Zombies was beautiful. Black Ops 3, objectively very good game. Really smooth advanced movement. Really cool guns. Decent graphics for the time. Or good graphics for the time. Cool, innovative new things. Cool names. Cool, right? Unique maps. The zombies, I didn't like the zombies, but you definitely could tell they put a lot of effort in.
I don't
The
know.
campaign,
From what I played of the
not the best.
zombies, it didn't seem like there was much effort.
No, well, the DLCs
No.
are mainly, but that map that they made is actually good objectively. I just don't enjoy it. The one map that you get for free. They definitely put effort into it. Black Ops 4, the multiplayer, they kind of took a dump on. No campaign, which is retarded. I think Blackout was good, which most people didn't. I think objectively it was kind of bad, but I think it was still fun and good, obviously. The zombies is the most underrated part about the game. I think the zombies is amazing, but I think like YouTubers just crapped on it too early before they got a chance to fix stuff. So like now that everything's fixed, like glitches and everything, it's an amazing game. But that was literally their downfall, though. It's because of all these YouTubers and everything were crapping on the game, so no one was playing it just because of what they were told. So they had to slash the budget on zombies. So it was supposed to be like an amazing zombies experience. They were supposed to continue the storyline more, and they just had to like cut it off, make crappy maps and crappy cutscenes.
Oh, dang it!
Because Activision slashed their budget, which is stupid as frick. Because Activision had billions of dollars, they don't need to slash their budget for anything. But
yeah, that's
how it is. And then we have Cold War, which I think is probably the Call of Duty I've had the most fun on of all time. Right, maybe not the objectively best, but I definitely had the most fun.
Really?
Just because, yeah, I mean the camo grinds were fun. For what it was amazing. The Nuketown was fun.
The Nuketown was good. I love the Nuketown.
Yeah, I think the camo grinds could have been better, but they were better than a lot of other games.
Better than Modern Warfare. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, way the frick better. Yeah, so like, and for what they had, for like the 6 months that they had, because they had to take over the game that they weren't even expecting to make, it's crazy how good that game is.
It is.
For how little time they had to just throw it together.
Especially if you compare it to the other games that came out around recently.
Especially when you think about the fact that Vanguard, they had like 5 years to make Vanguard. And it was a hot, steaming pile of garbage. And Treyarch's over here having 6 months to make Cold War, and it's actually a good game.
Bro, you know one thing, like you were saying with the YouTubers crapping on Black Ops 4 stuff, is they did the same thing with Infinite Warfare, and it kind of sucked, because I feel like I would have really liked that game, but I never played it, because all I saw on YouTube was people just crapping on it and stuff.
Well, I think people generally like Advanced Warfare more than Modern Warfare and Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, I think so too, but just to have that last futuristic game would have lasted a little longer, and it kind of would have kept me out of Fortnite in the beginning, which would have been good. I think it was around that time.
Yeah, probably was. But yeah, so Treyarch has a good track record, is what we just reviewed.
Yeah,
all their games have been good, at least.
Yeah,
unlike Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward.
Yeah,
Sledgehammer, World War II, pretty bad game. There's some good stuff in it, I think. Vanguard. Yeah, we don't talk about Vanguard. Garbage. I can't believe I did the camo grind in Vanguard for zombies and multiplayer. That game is so bad, it's actually ridiculous. It's ridiculous how bad that game was.
I think, what do you think's worse, that you did that grind or that I did the Modern Warfare grind?
I think both are pretty bad. But
Yeah.
I think the Vanguard grind, just because the Vanguard grind is definitely... Like, there were some guns you needed 300 long shots for.
Holy
I'm not joking.
crap.
And for some of them, you had to put, like, close range attachments on. Like, attachments that made your recoil terrible, and you had to get 300 long shots. So, no joke, I would spend hours on end going to the same spot on different maps and just aiming down sight and getting long shots on hardcore.
But did you have the shoot house and like the good maps?
Well, the only one was Shipment and the DOS house, which DOS house was garbage for anything, right? Well, yeah, because there was only like one long shot spot, and it was always held down by people, so it was like impossible to do. And it was good for bullet penetration kills, which is another retarded challenge. Some guns you need like 200 bullet penetration kills. So I'm standing here with my FMJ just spraying through a wall, hoping someone goes behind it. Terrible.
That is retarded.
Like I remember one of the last, or I think it was after I had Atomic. I was getting Atomic for another gun. It was like an LMG, and it freaking collapsed through the walls because they had the most retarded perk probably in all Call of Duty, which was where if you shot at someone, it highlighted. Oh. So when they were behind a wall, you could just see them through walls. It was like wall hacks. So you put FMJ on an LMG with that perk, you just have wall hacks and you just spray through the walls. And in that game, every single surface in that game was wet toilet paper. The bullets just went right through. Every single... Like, I got shot in that game through 5 feet of solid metal. Like, multiple times.
Yeah, I was just going to say, how do cotton balls go through wet toilet paper? But I guess if you were getting shot through it, then that makes sense.
Yeah, it's terrible. The sniping in that game was garbage. Every sniper aimed down sight in like 4 years. It was terrible. And they got hit markers.
Oh my gosh.
Except the Gorenko anti-tank rifle. That was fun as frick when I was using it.
I remember using that in the beta, or in the free-to-play weekends.
Yeah.
That was good. Fun.
That thing is good, because you could put an iron sight on it, and I just would clap at people. I think the only good thing about the game is some of the maps were good visually, and it was satisfying, which is kind of the same Black Ops 4. Like, it was just satisfying to, like, run, and the gun shooting was satisfying, and the kill sound was satisfying. Like, it was satisfying to do good and get kills. That's it. The zombies... I don't want to talk about that either. The zombies are terrible.
That looked awful.
Probably the worst thing put in any Call of Duty game. It's Vanguard zombies. And I got Dark Ether for it. Which, in case you don't remember, was 4,000 kills in Pack Punch games. For each gun. In Cold War, it was 2,500.
Retarded, bro.
Retarded. Yeah. And it was a terrible Dark Ether camo. I think Atomic was cool as frick.
Yeah.
But Dark Ether was garbage. Like, the zombies theme isn't even green. It's like a green camo for Dark Ether. What are they even thinking? Like, if it would have been red, that would have been cool. Like the red and black kind of. No. Green. There isn't a single green item in the entire zombies. Where does the green come from?
Well, remember in Cold War, the glow on the double points and stuff, that was green. And the mocks were green.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Except Dark Ether was an amazing camo.
Bro, it was.
Like, I'm telling you, they made that in 6 months. That is so good. Like, honestly, that zombies mode is good. Like, I feel like it was catered to noobs too much. Because I like a little more hardcore in zombies, but it's still a good zombies mode. I think the salvage system is pretty cool. The armor system was pretty cool. The camo grind was amazing for what it was. And, the movement and the general maps are good. I mean, obviously, they're kind of lazy because they were, like, all taken from the campaign maps, but...
Yeah.
Or if they were still pretty...
I'm starting to notice a common theme here. More effort equals a better game.
Yeah, that's kind of weird how that works. Never really thought about that. Never really, realized.
You know what's weird, too, is how could you... They have all the capital in the world that they could ever want.
They do.
And they still pump out poop.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, Treyarch is by far the best studio. So, there's a little bit of hope for 2024. But they still are owned by Activision. It's just will probably screw them.
Which, I need to look into that. Actually, let's do a quick Google search and see how that deal is going. Because if Microsoft buys them, I think that would be pretty sick. Biggest gaming news of the year came Friday the 13th when Microsoft's $69 billion acquisition of gaming studio Activision Blizzard finally closed. With the mammoth...
$9 billion, bro.
Nice.
$1 billion?
With the mammoth gaming
$1 billion?
studio...
$1 billion, bro?
Billion with a B. 69. So... Well, it was actually, looks like it was actually 68.7 billion. You know, I heard something the other day on a video that was like, humans can't even understand how much $1 billion is. They said 1,000,000 seconds.
It's a lot, yeah.
If you think about it in time, 1,000,000 seconds is like 11 days, and 1 billion seconds is like 30 years or something.
Yeah.
Like, that is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I was realizing just how much 1,000,000 was when I was going for 1,000,000 kills on Cold War Zombies. It's like, I'm killing straight zombies for hours on end. Like, just straight hordes of zombies. Like, just constant killing of zombies. Constant. It took, like, 3 days of straight playtime. Of just straight killing zombies. It's like, that's only and it wasn't even 1,000,000 because I started with like 250,000. I started the grind. That was like 750,000. I'm just straight killing zombies for hours on end. I'm like, holy frick.
Holy frick.
It made me realize just how much 1,000,000 is. And I mean, when I'm at work, we make like 500,000 primers a day. There's 10 hours of work, just plates of 1,000, just going through. It's like, wow. I mean,
like a whole 24-hour day, or like in a whole shift?
No, in my shift, we usually make, depending on the line I'm on, it gets more like 6 to 8. But like a bad day or a different line is more like 5. But for the whole day, we make usually 3 to 5 million, all lines, 24 hours.
Holy
like 3 to 5 million. Well, it's not 24 hours because it's 22 hours. Well, no. In the weekdays, it's 20 hours of work. 7 millions. We usually make. Well, like last week, I think most of the days we made like 5.2 million.
Dang, bro.
It's primers. And they're still in the need for primers. It's kind of crazy. A lot of primers.
That is crazy, dude. Imagine how long it would take to shoot that many bullets.
Not that long, depending on the gun that's being used. Well, I mean, like, yeah. Well, obviously the bullets we're making.
Yeah.
Lots of bullets need to be made, I guess. I mean, it's obvious, but I mean, yeah. And like our military line makes freaking. I just figured this out the other day because I saw the military line. I'm like, holy crap, those primers are huge. They're for 20 and 30 millimeter bullets. So like you've probably seen a 50 cal bullet. Have you ever seen a 50 cal bullet?
Oh yeah.
You know how big a 20 and 30 millimeter bullet is? Like freaking twice that size.
Bro.
Like anti-tank rounds.
Bro.
Make primers for those, and I'm like, holy frick, they're huge. Because most primers, like primers for normal bullets, like 5.56 and 7.62, are tiny. Like I don't even know how to describe it. Like they're like a pea. Like they're pretty freaking small.
Dang.
I mean, if you look at a bullet, well, actually, yeah, here's my 308. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this very well. Oh yeah, you will. That gray spot in the middle.
Yeah.
That's the primer.
Okay.
That thing's tiny, like next to my finger. Like that's freaking.
That is tiny.
Tiny. The primers in the military line are like bigger than the whole bullet.
Holy crap.
Or like there may be about that. Maybe for the 20 millimeter anti-tank.
That is ridiculous.
and they got like full inspection. Like they have precise measurements, inspection down the whole line. On the other lines, we just freaking throw them through, quick look. You know. And I think they had a bad part go through, like not like do inspection somehow. They had a Verdan, which is when the anvil is out of it, I think. Well, I don't think. I think that's what the problem was, is they got a Verdan. So like it went to the military, the customer or whatever, and they reported that there was bad part. The line had to be shut down for like a week. So that's how serious it is. Like they have to file a report and everything.
Holy
like, yeah, so they can't have a single bad part go through. It's kind of crazy.
That is crazy. Have you done are you on your what is it, your 3 12-hours shifts?
No. They said it would be after 90 days, but
oh.
I don't know.
Has it already been 90 days?
No. It's only been like a month and a half.
Oh, I was going to say. There's no way. Because we're still in 2023, bro. It's weird because I feel like I've been 18 for so long. But at the same time, like, how is it November? It's weird.
I don't even know when your birthday is.
February.
Yeah, I was actually, no joke, thinking that. Which day?
20th.
Okay, that was February 20th.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to forget that.
You're August 19th?
I'll try to remember. Yep.
Yep.
Good job, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other thoughts?
Oh, there was a couple things I was going to tell you. Oh yeah, did you find any channels that you want to that you were
Nope.
influenced by? No. Inspired by.
No. I don't get inspired by these things.
Can you believe that we have over 1,000 subscribers?
That is kind of crazy. Seeing 1.03k subscribers.
It's pretty sick. It's like,
it is kind of annoying because I said I'd make a video when I went to my grandparents last weekend, but I didn't realize that I wouldn't have time.
oh my god.
So I was either helping my grandpa with something, or helping them, or eating, or playing games, like board games, just hanging out, or sleeping.
Should have just made one while you were sleeping. Just record yourself sleeping for 10 minutes.
No.
It's not a bad idea.
Uh.
What else? I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, too bad we don't have like actual content on our channel, like, you know what I mean? Not just other people's shorts.
I know. I want to start doing our own stuff. I'm just so freaking lazy and dumb and autistic.
Yeah. Well, you could record yourself going to autism therapy.
Yeah. I mean, all it takes is like 30 seconds to freaking record yourself saying something short and then posting it short.
I know.
But
I almost thought about, I'm like, well, what if I just take these shorts and I just record myself saying what they're saying? It's like...
yeah.
That might work.
Yeah, that could.
I think the best thing where people watch a lot of is if you're like working on something and they like to watch and follow along how you're doing. But
yeah,
you have to have something to work on. So we need to do that. You think of any more ideas for Texas?
I definitely did, but since I don't write anything down, I gotta like extract them from my memory, or they're just gone to time.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you about my uncle's thing, cause patent is pending, so now he said I can tell people about it.
Bro, that is like crazy, but also like gonna be annoying because I'm pretty sure patents take like 2 years on average to
6 months to a year. because it's a design patent. But the utility patents take they take a lot
Oh,
longer.
that might be what it is.
Yeah. But I can tell you what it is. Do you want to know what it is?
Obviously.
So basically, it's a game. It's like cornhole. It's like a game like that. It's
I
like
knew that.
cornhole mixed with beer pong, kind of. So you play it with.
I don't know what beer pong is. I'm going to be completely honest.
Oh, the only reason I knew what it was is because it's on Game Pigeon on iPhone, and you can play it in the texts with people. But I wouldn't know what it is either. And apparently, because I'm not in this crowd, it's a drinking game, and I'm not in that crowd. But apparently, beer pong is huge. Like people play drinking games
I just looked it up.
all the time. And so basically, it's like a cornhole board, but it's set at more of an angle, and you have a ping pong ball. And you throw it, and you bounce it off the board that's 8 feet in front of you, and you have to make it come back. And then at the base of at both of the boards is a row of cups, like a triangle cups with cups in the corner and stuff, and filled with beer and stuff. And if you bounce it and you make it in, then the other team has to drink that cup, and basically you keep going until all the cups are gone. And then there's also a points version, and apparently the markets for these kind of games are huge. Like when a new game comes out, people buy it up like quick, and we already have I think my uncle has like a list of 12 people at his work that already want to buy one for $200. And he has like
$200.
Yeah, 10 other people that want to buy one. And up until the other day, it was costing us $100 because we make them out of sheets of plywood, 4x8 plywood, and we can make 4 boards, which is 2 games. And it would cost $100 for 1 sheet of plywood, and we can make 2 games. And then we also need other stuff like screws and a hinge and
paint or something.
Well, yeah, he wants to put paint on it, but we haven't done it yet. But so it costs around $100 to make 2 games, and if we sell each of them for $200, that's a $300 profit. But then he found this other board. We've been looking around a lot, and for like $40, we can make 2 games. So now we have it down to probably around $50 a game, or for 2 games, $50 for 2 games. So that'll be $350 profit.
That's an insane markup.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's like 2 boards. Wait, I still don't understand. So it's 2 boards, and you bounce a ball off the other board and hit it in the ball thing on your side?
Yeah, I'll send you a picture of it.
So it's like you have cups at the bottom of your board.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have cups at the bottom of their board, and they're like slanted, and you have to bounce it off their board and onto your board into your cup?
Yeah, basically.
So, I mean, that's not really like cornhole, though.
Well, it's like the way that it's set up is similar to cornhole. That's like the best way to think about it.
Holy frick. Did you send it to me?
Yeah. You want me to send it on Discord?
Or drains my phone battery? No. Like, my phone is freaking on life support. It's hot, too.
Holy.
Oh, okay, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
So it's like a hinge that has the bottom. So it's actually really easy or doable to hit it off their board and onto your cups.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it would be, because you'd think, well, like throwing a ping pong ball and bouncing it off that, that it wouldn't make it
pretty
back.
Cool that he figured that out.
Yeah.
It does that.
But it does, and it's weird because we try to make it out of because that's a 1/2-inch plywood. We try to make it out of 1/4-inch plywood, and the ball just dies. Like, it doesn't bounce at all.
Wait, so every time you set it up, do you have to put the cups in?
Yeah.
Do the cups come with it?
No, they're just like...
You have to get cups. So you have to get cups.
Yeah. Well, you can use whatever cups you have. Or, I mean...
Yeah. So there's just slots at the bottom for the cups?
Yeah, just little holes. And
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And apparently, people love to play their drinking games. And he's already had people say, people from the Air Force Base out here, they said that the Air Force Base has like cornhole games that they rent out to people, and lots of people don't like them because the bang of the beanbag triggers their PTSD or something. So this will be perfect. So they'll buy a couple of them. We've had people at like college kids at colleges that want to buy a couple for their frat houses. They have tournaments there.
That's pretty cool.
Like, a ton of people lined up to buy them. And the problem right now is just making them, because we have only made like 3. And we have...
How long do they take to make?
Well, we're still like trying to make a process where we have templates and like an assembly line style stuff. But right now, it took us like 2 days to make 2 games. It's like a game a day. But
that's not bad.
Once we get it down, we should be able to make like we'll probably get 10 games every 5 days.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So that's, and I mean 10, and it costs $50 to make 2. So that's $250, and that's a profit of. That makes, what's that, $2,000? 10 games.
Every 5 days.
Yeah. Profit of $1,750.
Oh.
Every week.
That is pretty chunky.
And if we scale that up, because once we're going to put it on Kickstarter too, which is like where people put their inventions on and people donate money on there, and you raise money and then you go to the manufacturers, and if we could get a manufacturer to make them, and they can make like, even if they made like 50 a day, 10 a day.
If the demand for them is that high, yeah, that'd be chunky.
And I mean, it's already pretty high, and we've just
barely market research.
Yeah, well, my uncle's done a ton of market research because yeah,
that's pretty good. How old is your uncle?
Like 46.
Wow.
And he's had other stuff that he's
tried
to. Cool. Yeah, he's had other stuff that he's tried to get a patent on, but like one of the.
Oh, so he's been trying to do this for a while.
Yeah, well, just not this particular thing. But,
I know, but like just inventing stuff.
Yeah, like he made a baseball bat and some stuff, and he got kind of messed up on the people. He went through this website that said that they were going to help him with it, and they kind of scammed him.
Yeah, I think you told me. Yeah.
Yeah. So now he actually found a real patent attorney, and actually got it filed. So that's something he's always wanted. So that's pretty cool for him.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And we're gonna see where it goes, and who knows.
Yeah, it could be pretty chunky.
Yeah, and it's actually kind of cool because it kind of like makes you realize just how easy it is just to make something and just sell it, and you can make some money.
Bro, I know. It's just crazy how much money you can make doing your own stuff.
Yeah.
Like our freaking estimate for a freaking escape room if we could get it going.
Bro.
That's crazy. Imagine making $200,000 your first year.
First year, and that was with conservative numbers. Like we could easily triple that.
But that was without taxes.
Well, Texas has no state income tax.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Bro. That is crazy.
So we could easily.
It's so much work, but that is a chunky idea.
It's really not that much work because think about it.
It is.
We just go
setting up a trailer for that. I guess that could be fun though. I guess. I think the hardest thing would be marketing it and like getting it started. 'Cause that's always hard. finding a market and getting advertising is always going to be hard.
I mean, it might be I don't think it would be that hard.
I think it'll be kind of hard.
I think it would be fun. I think it's like...
I think setting it up would be fun.
Yeah, building it... Building it would probably be the hardest part, I think, because once you have it built, because think about, all you have to do is you find events to go to and just talk yourself into getting events and campgrounds to let you do it there. And then once you do that and you get customers going through, then you have like fans, and then you have social media to market it, and then you run ads through social media and stuff, and
you can do organic marketing.
Exactly, and we could even pay for marketing on there, but
well, we'd have to.
Yeah, and we could invite like YouTubers and content makers to come out and make like we could pay them or have to do it free.
That is a good idea.
Yeah. And so I don't think it would be that hard. And like the actual trailer part, like building it would be the hardest part because think once we're out there, all we do, we get people to come in, we sit and wait while they're in there. Like maybe we might have an interactive portion where we sit and watch them and if they need
turn on lights or something.
Yeah. But then we just clean up and we get the next people in. We just reset it. It would be so easy.
Well, it's once it's set up, it'd be low effort, and we'd have time to do other side things.
Yeah, cool. And even setting it up isn't that hard. Like,
and I think if we also just get into other stuff like vending machines or just something small, that is juicy money.
It is.
We'd have nothing else to do, so like if on our downtime, we might as well set up stuff.
Mm-hmm. But that small stuff on the side that you're talking about, is that worth doing because it's so small?
I think it would be because we have that time anyway. And again, any additional capital helps to put investment towards stuff. And I mean, if maybe the escape room or some other big idea would go as good as we wanted, then we have like a backup that's still generating good income.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's always being a pilot.
Yeah. If we always fail, you could just leave me on the streets and go finish your flight training.
Yeah. No. I wouldn't leave you on the streets. We'd still have our we'd probably still have our Raptor trailer.
We'd still have our Raptor.
Yeah. And we probably have a duplex and some other rental properties.
Bro, I want to buy a house as soon as possible, or just something, even if to live in, because you just gain money because it just appreciates.
Yeah.
Like renting or anything like that, not going to be happening. Like, you need a house or something you can rent out to make money. Because if you're just renting something, you're just throwing that money away. Like, you're getting nothing out of that.
Well, did you see that short I posted about Andrew Tate talking about renting?
Renting stuff or renting a house?
Renting a house. He actually had a good point.
No. What was it?
It was, I'll show it to you. I don't remember it exactly.
Oh.
But
nap time.
It was definitely things that I did not think of. Right here. Here we go.
Don't buy a house. Rent a house. So like, oh, isn't that wasting money? No. What's wasting money is buying a house, giving huge interest rates to a fucking bank, and then tying yourself to one geographical location. The reason humans are the #1 species on the planet is because of our adaptability, the ability to adapt. I can go anywhere on Earth. I can go wherever the money is, where the money resides. If the money is residing in Japan, I can go to Japan. If I need to go to Singapore, I can go to Singapore. I can go live in Las motherfucking Vegas. Wherever I'm going to get paid, I can go. And I'll just rent. Boom, boom, boom.
If you have money.
I ain't got nothing tying me down. It ain't going to take years for me to buy or sell something. I ain't got to worry about all the upkeep and property maintenance. Buying a house is foolish. Don't buy a house. Rent a house.
He's definitely tripping if you don't have money. Like, if you have money, obviously going place to place and traveling and renting and, doing stuff like that's a good idea. But you just simply, like, we bought our house for like $150K up in Hayden. We were there for like 4 years, and we sold it for like, I don't know, I think it was like 4. or three, like 350.
Dang, bro.
Like that's $200,000 in just a couple of years.
But what's stupid
Like,
about that is the capital gains tax.
Well, obviously, taxes are just retarded. Taxes piss us off.
Yeah.
No matter how it goes,
But
I mean,
I was gonna say is that if we were really going for the big money and talking like worldwide, like he's talking like going to Japan or somewhere else or Vegas, and then that makes sense because that's like nothing, like a $3,000. But
yeah, if we're millionaires, we can spend nights in $1,000 hotels.
But
doesn't freaking matter.
But also is to get into it is so cheap. Like say you needed to go here because for a month you just put down $3,000 for 1 month of rent. You know, and
you don't have any other choice.
Yeah, that exactly. But I mean, you're constantly moving to where the money is.
You have money opportunities.
Yeah, which there are money opportunities everywhere. But I still think buying a house is a good idea. I'm just saying I didn't look at it that way. Yeah. That makes sense. If we were going for the big kills, like big billionaire money, then that would make sense. But since we're just going for just a couple million, then buying a house.
These gains.
Dang, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They don't even fit on the camera. Dang, bro.
It feels so good to actually have muscle because I've been skinny my entire life.
You know, it feels good to finally be skinny because I've been because I've been fat my entire life.
Oh, that's funny.
The grass is always greener on the other side, Quevin.
Oh my goodness. I'm excited for Black Friday.
Oh, what you get? You're gonna buy your upper and anything else?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I'm gonna finish this baby.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I had something else I needed to look at, but I kind of forgot. I'll probably just look at various stuff.
You could get a new computer for like really cheap. The market is pretty good right now. Probably get the same.
Yeah,
computer.
I might look at like getting a laptop at least.
Yeah.
Because that would be nice.
That would be pretty sick.
Especially like once I can start trading.
Yeah, too bad stocks didn't go on sale on Black Friday. Oh yeah,
I mean, some stock might go up.
Yeah, I was gonna show you how my strategy was going, which is actually surprisingly good. I did not think it was gonna work as well as it did, but basically, tell me when you're looking at it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah. So and I haven't invested all $10,000. I think most of the time I've only had like $6,000 invested. And I've already made $800 in, how long has this game been going?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, if it keeps going like this, we still have 41 days left in this game. So until the end of the year. That's kind of crazy. 41 days until the end of the year. But I might be doing this.
It's been a long year.
It has been. School didn't help. Felt like the first 11/12ths of the year.
I mean, I'll do it with you in real life, but I'm not just gonna. Like, it's not gonna be like an always type thing. Like, I'm not always gonna sell stock if I think it'd be better. I'm not always gonna buy stock.
Yeah, which I kind of messed up on that because I think it was last weekend, I was gonna sell what was it? I think it was Tesla. It went down the last couple days like a ton, and then it was only up 1%, but it was my top performing stock in my portfolio, and it was on Friday, and I was like, I'm just going to hold on to this until Monday because I know it's going to go way up on Monday. And I held on to it, and it was up like 6% on Monday, and then I sold it. And then the next day it was down 3% again. So I was like...
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, as strategy for some stuff, that is a good idea. I'll definitely do it, but you just got to look at it first. Like, you can't blindly do it.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's kind of annoying because, like, they take so long to make money with stocks.
A lot of people think that it's easy to just instantly get a ton of money in stocks, and it is if you get lucky. But
yeah. But and you have to pay attention to everything. Like, you should be watching the news every day, all day, right? Waiting for.
Yeah.
You know what would be sick is if you had some insider trading in your network.
Bro. We can set up that. That's what we can do in Texas. We can set up an insider trading ring.
Yeah.
Like the cartel.
Yeah, but instead of drugs, it's with stocks. Yeah.
What if, like, made an app that, like, an AI went through all the news networks and calculated what stocks were good to trade that day?
That's a good idea. I wonder
Like, what if you got something that analyzed multiple things? So, like, say some random dude on MSNBC says that you should definitely buy this stock, but it's just one dude saying that? No. But if it calculates that there are multiple reports of something happening to the stock, maybe it's finding rumors on the internet about something that's good about to happen. Because there's always leaks about stuff. Right, like a deal or something, or just maybe multiple news networks are saying to do something to a stock. What if it found that and calculated it and told you to do it?
You know,
There was a way to set that up.
I bet you that's already out there.
I bet you it is, but I don't know how optimized they are. Because I know there's like AI trading things, but most of them are a scam. So that's just an idea. That would not be easy at all.
You know, another thing with the cartels is, like, you could go and be a cartel just, like, anytime you wanted. But people here in America, they go to college, like, 8 years to be a drug dealer.
Yeah.
To be a doctor.
Waste their time.
Deal drugs for the cartel Big Pharma here. Do you think... Okay. Do you think the cartel has some deals with our government? Are they involved with each other?
Like they want to drug the people type of thing?
No, like you stay in Mexico and... Oh, hang on. My grandpa's calling. Hello?
Are you at home?
Yeah,
Do you get the package off front porch?
I will.
You will.
Yeah.
Hey, you can put it together too if you want.
It's that one?
Yeah.
Finally. Okay.
No. What are you doing? Just chilling?
I'm talking to my friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. I'll get back to you.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye. What I was saying is...
What package is it?
It's a, like a closet. Because this room over here doesn't have, like, a closet in it, so it's like a closet. An external closet.
Okay.
My family is coming down on Monday, and they bring a lot of stuff. Yeah. A lot.
Oh, yeah.
So they need somewhere to put it. And they're not putting it in my room.
I should come down there at some point.
You should. That would be
I'm planning.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm planning to go to Marty's probably sometime at the beginning of the year, like March maybe. I was looking at flights. Every date that I looked at from January to March, there was from Spokane to Charlotte. There was I think it was American Airlines, which isn't the best. Round trip, like for a week, for $287.
Dang.
And it was like I checked like a period of 10 days in January, and then I went to a random 10 days in March. and they were both 287 round trip Spokane to Charlotte.
Dang.
That's pretty chunky.
That is.
So I might get into that.
But also, technically, I saw a short on this one time, but technically it's illegal. But apparently, you can buy flights that are like super cheap to places that nobody goes to or something, and that stop at where you want to go, and you just get off the plane when they stop there, and you don't continue on your thing, and it's cheaper than buying a ticket to end there.
That's true, because, like, Charlotte is a small airport, I think. Or, no, Charlotte's a big airport.
Yeah.
Was it to Charlotte? I don't remember if it was. I think it was to Charlotte.
Pretty sure Charlotte is
I think it
pretty
was.
big.
Charlotte's a big airport, yeah. I was thinking about somewhere else another airport that I was thinking, I think was more expensive. I forgot what it was. That's next.
You know what we could do? Too bad we didn't know a couple
What?
other people, because you can get a private jet for like, what was it, like $2,000 an hour? And if it's probably like a 4-hour flight. If we had, so that's $8,000. If we had like 20 people that wanted to go and we split that all up, it would be cheaper than...
What are you saying, bro? Where are we gonna get 20 people, and why would we want to go somewhere with 20 people?
No, I'm just saying if we knew 20 people that needed to go there, like for business or something.
I mean, yes. You rent a plane for $2,000. You get 20 people on the plane. You charge each person $200 an hour. You charge each person $600. Oh no, wait, you'd still be losing money. No, you wouldn't. 20 times 200 is 4,000. Wait, am I retarded?
Yeah, 4,000.
Correct. 20 times 500. 500. Okay, never mind. I think this is a stupid idea. Yeah, no more of that. Autism's kicking in.
If we knew a bunch of people, then it would be cheaper.
Okay, anything else? This has been a long stream.
Yeah, not too long. I don't think so. So what are you going to do? You're going to call that place. Oh, did you ever get your license?
Yeah, I did.
I'm still waiting on my California license. It's been like over a month now.
Yeah, you gotta call them.
Actually, I'm going to go in because now I've held my motorcycle license or my motorcycle permit for more than 6 months. Since Friday. Or no, Thursday. Yeah. So now I can go in and that. Hopefully, well, they said they don't know because nobody ever moves here that's under 21 with a motorcycle permit. So they've never had to deal with this situation before.
That is weird.
Yeah. Well, also
probably because a lot of people aren't moving there because it's garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, like I saw a thing on the news the other day, and it said that the population in LA was down like 8% since last year. I'm like, holy crap. But, yeah, anyways. So, I might be able to walk in there and get my motorcycle license, which then they'll have to send me another new license. Because, yeah, because then that will be on the license. But... Or they'll have to tell me that I have to hold my California one for 6 months. And I went in there yesterday, and I walked in, and, bro, the DMV is freaking huge. Like, the size of...
I freaking hate the DMV, bro.
I don't mind it, but, it's like the size of, like, think of the Canfield gyms, like 4 of them put together. It's massive. And I walked in there, and the line... I've been in there like 3 other times, and it wasn't too bad. I walked in there and the line was longer than it's been any of the other 3 times. So then I turned around and I walked out. I'm like, I'll just come in here on Monday. It'll be much shorter. I mean, it probably only would have taken like an hour, but I just went to the gym instead.
I mean, they're so slow. When I was in there getting my car registered when I bought it, who's calling you?
Brandon.
What, for some Fortnite?
Probably. You want to?
Are you getting on with him?
No.
Are you getting on with him?
No, I'm gonna build the closet. I'll probably talk to him while I build it though.
Good. Okay, good. You're not getting on.
No.
Fortnite.
But do you want to do you want me to put you guys in the same call?
No, I don't.
That would be some juicy content right there. Just roasting.
No.
Roastage. We could start a cooking channel,
Maybe
bro.
some other time. Maybe some other time. I don't feel like dealing with him now. I'm sorry.
Autism level is too high.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, that was a good stream. 100 minutes.
That was some juicy conversation, like always.
Like always, bro. We could have our own talk show.
We could, and it would be so good if it was together, right? If we just got together, pooled our money together, bought some nice mics, got a table, and just sat down with a camera like a podcast. Be cooking. Like, just get clips of it posted on Instagram and YouTube. Cooking. But no, we have this mid-quality Discord call.
It's actually not that bad. I mean,
Sad. It's not, but it could be so much better
It
if we
could
were
be.
together, like in an actual podcast, and we actually got like topics to talk about.
it's stupid. I was thinking about that.
Maybe
while I
got
was-
some people on there.
Yeah. We need people to come on here. Like that one with
Yeah.
Marty, I looked at it, and your and Marty audio is not there. And I don't know how, because we were watching the stream the whole time. So, all that was for nothing.
Going into it right now. I'm looking at it. There's no way. There's a whole video on our channel that's just no audio.
Well, there's my audio.
No way. Let me look at this. Marty, the son of a pen collector. It's not there. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Thanks for telling me that. That's amazing.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to have him on again if he's ever home from vacation.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Okay.
anyone that you meet, if you want to bring people on from your work, do an interview with them. It could be like, I could join it if you want to, but you could just sit down with them and be like, so, tell me about yourself.
Yeah, I don't think any of them are interested in that.
No?
No.
Well, then.
Okay.
Okay.
Until next time. Any final thoughts?
We need to think of some content for this channel.
I know, bro. So annoying.
Okay, you need to get your trading done, and we could actually make videos on trading.
We could.
So get that done this week.
I will do that.
Alright.
I'll be out before next stream. And hopefully they actually get it figured out
Yeah.
this time.
And I might have to set up a new one too, because mine is controlled by my dad.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Okay. See ya.
See ya. Haha. What a amazing stream. Thank you everyone for watching.